when I see like my favorite character passing away, I just it becomes my favorite instantly. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I couldn't save her, that kind of.
It's a terrible day for me.
You know what also sucks is that you
Exactly.
watch anime to escape reality. And then when anime gets to fucking real, that's like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I watched it to confront reality.
Nah,
Oh
dude.
my goodness, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, you're fucked up in the
Bunch of
head.
monsters and stuff. What's going on?
Because when I watch the anime, it's
He
like
lives in the
I
bad
see all
neighborhood.
these similar characters, and then I'm like, yeah, they're really wacky, but then you really think about it, a lot of those traits can be applied to you. And for me, like I wanted to escape, but like with living situations when I was younger, I couldn't. So it's like you'd watch it, escape, then
This
reality slapped you in
fucker
the face.
psychoanalyzes every character. He like
Me?
in front of him. Yeah, you do.
No, but I don't think Flail. I'm too off with Flail. I don't think I'm too different from you because like when
That makes sense.
Yeah.
and not only that, but like we say we watch anime for entertainment, purpose,
Right,
But
yeah.
then at the same time, it's these scenes that have heavy impact on you.
Yeah.
that- for example, like. If you just watch anime for fun, why is Berserk so popular? Why is Eva so popular?
Right,
All these
exactly.
like anime
Right.
who has like traumatic experience, like
It
dumping
gets
anime.
people. It's like having a sad movie.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's like it gets you emotional, it gets you invested into the characters, and then like, which is why I feel like when your favorite character dies, it's not like you stop Oshiing that character, even they're not there anymore. They're still your Oshi, because
You just
like,
respect them like in a dead
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cosplay them at conventions.
Yeah, exactly. You're like
You cosplay them with the frame with the black bow.
you get the hairstyle of death.
the mom style.
the mom hairstyle.
Always use it. Bro.
Well, I watched anime because I didn't really want to escape from. Well, no. I didn't want to relate to the characters. It was more of I wanted to find new worlds that I can self-insert myself into.
Yes, daydream
Yeah.
about
Imagine
them.
if you watch Sword Art Online for the first time, you're a kid, and you're like, "Oh my god, I could live in this world.
Oh,
we can
bro,
go fishing.
yeah.
You could do all this. You could fight big monsters, and maybe you might die, but hey, you die in real life too. So,
Dude.
I mean, that's the whole part of you
Me,
being
but with
like
chat room
everyone
RP.
being Chunibyo, right? At one point.
How
in
long
our
ago did
lives.
Sword Art Online got
Bro,
released?
it is
12?
Old, right?
Yeah, it's like 10, 11 years
Very
ago.
old.
It is.
God damn.
And you remember at that time, Sword Art Online was like the best anime that they could have been, and everyone was like, the best anime, nothing's gonna top Sword Art Online. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
gonna be the best. I still remember. And then
Yeah.
ReZero came out. Remember that?
I haven't
God.
watched ReZero. I haven't
Dude,
watched
ReZero
it.
is actually good. Like, I will not shit
you
you
guys
on
want to do a
this,
movie night?
but
You guys want to watch?
Dude,
ReZero? I
okay.
haven't
Watch
watched
ReZero,
it.
please.
I haven't watched it.
ReZero is good.
We have
bro.
like Battle
It's
1 and
really
Battle
good.
2 there, like Rim and Ram. Like, that's all I know.
Oh, you're right.
All I know about ReZero
you have
is
to
like
watch it.
a guy gets isekai'd, except every single time he dies, he goes back in time. Is that
Yeah,
true?
but
That's
if
me.
you don't like Shinji, you might not like the main character. But here's the thing: he doesn't stay like Shinji. He changes over time.
How many
That's the
episodes?
difference.
23.
Actually, it's
Just
only
two
like
character arcs, bro.
5 to.
Why does Altair hate every character that I
He fucking
relate
hates
to?
you, dude.
God, wow.
5 to 6 episode, I would say maybe.
Subaru's literally me,
Dude,
Altair.
okay,
I'm gonna remember
listen,
this.
when I was watching Naruto, I didn't like Naruto. I liked Sasuke. Okay?
Oh my god.
That's me.
Of course you
This
would.
is
Of
me.
course you would. Of course.
I like Orochimaru. I like Orochimaru.
No,
What does that say about me?
Oh, you're one sticky bastard here. That's what I say. Who did you guys like look up to, like as a role model? Like, was there anyone that where you guys were like, I want to be like this person?
For me, I can give a definite answer. right here.
Same.
Yeah.
One Piece, Whitebeard.
Whitebeard, yeah, that's a
Whitebeard,
good
the
one.
pirate. He just accepts everybody into his family, and like
Nice.
he takes the responsibility of it if anything happens. But like he still has that open, like, hey, you don't know where to go. Come with me. I'll give you a place. I'll give you a home.
That's
And that's what I
nice.
want to do for my friends. I want to make sure that my friends can come to me anytime and be like, hey, I'm having troubles. Can you help me? I'm like, yes, I will drop everything to help you. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. And,
Yeah.
I can give big respect to Whitebeard for that.
So you want to be like the next Yago-san, Yago-san being
Yeah.
like to us, hey, you need a family, come join the HOLOSTARS.
It's like you the picture of him with his hand out. Like,
Yeah, it's like, you want to join the HOLOSTAR? It's like you found yourself a family here, boy.
You seem a little bit fucked up. Come over here.
That's a good question.
What about you, Flayon? What about you, Shinji?
No.
I have one.
It was probably
I have
Edo gay
one.
protagonists. Well, not all of them, not all of them.
No.
But like the base VN protagonist.
It'll get protagonists. Yo, I'm pretty sure we have all dreamed of wanting to become one at some point.
I always
in
want.
life.
I always wanted to have the haircut that you can see my eyes.
Ew. Wait, I got one. Keima Katsuragi
Kamak?
from The World God Only Knows.
Keima Katsuragi.
Who's that? I need to look it up.
Yeah, it's because like the whole basis of that is that he's like I think is the term galgay. He plays like basically a lot of VNs or
Oh
Bs.
my
yeah, I
god,
know this
he looks
dude.
like you.
I know this guy.
That's machinaxflayon.
No, please. Wait, actually, he's pretty
Machina
cool.
sex Flayon.
Machinaxflayon.
I'm just messing with you. That's a really good choice.
That's a good choice.
respect
Yeah.
it.
This is actually really good. Yeah.
You
How
guys are
about
so
you,
nice.
Haka?
Me, Dr. Blackjack.
Oh
heck?
my
Of course.
fucking god.
Hasama Dude.
Blackjack.
Blackjack is an anime that changed my life. It literally
Bro, that
inspired me to
anime's
become
good.
like a medical student. But because of
Wow,
life, I had
that's-
to like drop out, like unforeseen like circumstances. But dude, him as a character, he is so
He's good.
fucking solid.
So what do you like about the main character? Like, he looks cool. He has really cool hair, but
I like how kind-hearted he is to people who really need that kindness, but how he can be like the toughest motherfucker ever for people
Yeah,
that
he doesn't
fuck with
show
him.
it, eh?
He doesn't show like any like sympathy or empathy
he's
sometimes,
kind.
but he's so
Yeah.
kind. Like every time he does something, it's with like a specific purpose for other people and not himself.
Yeah.
Like
It's like he's very good
yeah.
at like not showing his emotions, but you can tell that he's doing it out of kindness, you know?
Yeah.
It's
so if I give you the scenario of, let's say Dr. Blackjack, that's his name,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Blackjack. He's taking care of a sick patient in a room, and then suddenly the door busts down and a bunch of mobsters come in and says like, hey, give me that guy, he's wanted by us. And then Dr. Blackjack beats them all up and says like, no, that's my patient. Is that him?
No.
Is that his character?
What he would do
Oh,
is he
no,
would be
he's
like,
interesting.
stop, don't do anything. Let me operate on him first, and then you can take him.
Yeah,
And-
yeah,
and-
yeah. That's
yeah. And then like that, ding, 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 like the freaking like like the surgery, like OST happens,
that's
and
the-
you see like him like doing stitches like in such a miraculous way, and even the mobsters outside the room are like, he's almost done. I really hope he saves him. Yeah, I really care about that guy. Yeah, it's insane.
That's
I love
hilarious.
it.
It's
Good.
not. There's not too much anime cliche to it. I feel like with Blackjack, but it's
Yeah.
more like the way he does it. I feel like
It's
is How to
amazing.
explain it really.
And you know
good.
what's
Yeah,
funny?
so-
Like he would give him like a full face transplant, and he would open the window. The guy would escape after surgery, and then Dr. Blackjack will walk out of the room, and he's like, "Oh, where's the guy? I don't know. He simply got lost." And he just walks like the coolest motherfucker ever. Yeah,
Confidence is
he's so
unreal.
sick, dude. I love
It's
him.
like I think there was an
Okay.
episode where there was someone who couldn't, pay the money or whatever, and Blackjack was like, "I'm not gonna do the surgery," but then he comes back and does it. And is like, "Make sure you pay up later, bitch," kind of stuff. And then he,
Yeah,
like, starts-
yeah, like spits on him a little.
That's
Like,
operating. Yeah, and then after he's done operating, he's like, "I've got another business I got to do somewhere else. So maybe next time if I ever catch you, make sure to pay up, all right?" And then he like,
yeah,
pops up
he
somewhere.
forgets
He's that
about
kinda-
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like the.
He's
So
like
it's
a
like-
doctor at first. He's a doctor first.
yeah.
But, like, he's just a good guy.
And he's unlicensed, dude. That's the best part of it.
Yeah.
Haka,
He's
what kind of
unlicensed.
money do you have?
Holy, no insurance for me. Let's go.
He's so sick, dude. I love Dr.
Yeah,
Blackjack.
he's
It's
really
such an
cool.
anime that marked my life, dude.
What about your favorite character, Axel?
Me,
What was
my
your-
favorite.
yeah, what was your favorite
Yeah,
character,
Axel, what you
Axel?
cooking?
Mine is actually not from an anime, and I think I've talked about this. If it was someone who I looked up to, it would actually be from a game called Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Holy shit,
It's
who is
Zach.
it?
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
he's so fucking happy all the time. Always tries to be cheery, never tries to think negatively about things. It's just I used to look up a lot.
Right,
Yeah,
that's where you get
and
it.
Not only him, but also Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. which is why I kind of changed myself in a way, I guess. When I got into high school, like when I was in primary school, you know, I used to have like friends and stuff as well, but I used to get bullied, and I used to not talk so much to girls when I was in primary. I didn't have, you know, much of an interest talking to them and stuff. But then when I got to high school, I was like, you know what? I want to make more friends. You know what? I want to be more open. But I was kind of scared, right? You know how, like, I feel like a lot of people experience this, but, like, it's like a start dash, right? Like, when you get into high school, it's like the first, like, couple of weeks matter.
Yeah.
Like, trying to make friends and stuff.
Everybody
and
makes their
that,
clicks
right?
and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't want to fuck that up, you know? I was, like, scared back then. And I was like... And when I was thinking about that, I was playing Final Fantasy 9 on, like, wait, I want to be like him. He's like so open. He's like so flirty.
He's just
with
like me
girls
for
and
real,
stuff.
for
Why
real.
don't- No, he wasn't like me for real, which was why I was like, I want to be like him for real. And
You want to be like someone larger than life who just
yeah,
takes you
yeah,
as they
exactly.
go
If
and
it
then
doesn't, you know,
they-
what's the worst that can happen? They fucking make fun of me or say, you know, you're a fucking loser, whatever. Hey, I'll just, you know, suck it up and I'll just move on, right? If that happens. Maybe it was kind of cringe, you know, trying to be flirty with everyone, but hey, regardless of that, I still did it, and I made a lot of friends, you know. And what happened was what I actually, you know, wished for. I didn't, you know, want to go flirty and then them being flirty back with me, and then, you know, having this like, you know, flirty relationship with many different people. But it was more like I go flirty to them, and then they're like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot," you know. And then you become friends like that, you know. It's like, you call them cute, and then they're like, yeah, whatever, man, fuck you. Yeah, I had a
I feel
lot.
like that's a pretty big anime trope, though. Like, you have the dark-haired main character who's like brooding, he's more close to each other, and then he has a best friend who's blonde-haired, really, really loud, really open with himself. And normally those guys are more likable, to be honest.
That's the funny thing about Final Fantasy VII, because it's like Cloud is cool, but it's like sort of
Exactly,
flipped,
yeah.
'cause Cloud is
You want to
more-
know something funny?
Yeah.
I thought
What's
Cloud was
up?
the protagonist for all the Final Fantasy.
Oh, man.
until I discovered that it changes every fucking game, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, all the
It's-
systems.
A lot of people actually has the same thought.
And I'm
It's interesting
just
because
like-
when I talk about
It's because
it's like when I talk about Final Fantasy, they're like, I feel like I'm too slow to get into it. There's like
No,
16,
yeah, there's
like
16
16
games,
episodes.
right?
Isn't it? It's like they're all different
Oh
stories.
my
though.
god, dude! I feel so stupid because a friend of mine was like, because I was just like, so where does Cloud appear in Final Fantasy 16? And he was like, you're joking, right? I was like, huh?
No,
No, I was talking to a friend about games because I bought the PS5, right?
thank
And I was
God.
just like, all right, what games am I gonna play? And he was like, oh, try Final Fantasy 16. It looks pretty cool. It was made by the same person as DMC5. And I was just like, huh, but where's Cloud Strife?
Do you remember the old Game Boy Advance? And it
Yes,
had like TV episodes on it.
Shit, I don't remember.
Yeah, they had like for Sonic X.
Dude,
Dragon Ball
I'm
GT,
telling you,
forgot
when
what
I go to
else.
Japan, I'm literally gonna go like thrift shop hunting. I'm gonna like spend the whole
never
like
leaving.
week like looking for antiques,
Holy
looking
fuck.
for like retro stuff, so I can bring like a haul home. Because like the childhood I didn't have, I'm gonna have it now.
Holy shit. When I went to Japan, right, I was looking for, I was looking at like a game store, you know, they have like old games to the latest games, and like the most expensive game I saw is like one of my favorite animes as well, which I haven't talked about today yet, but it's called Serial Experiment Lane.
Oh,
right?
that's a good one. Yeah.
So like Serial Experiment Lane, right? It used to be like a game before it became an anime, and the game, they only released like a certain amount of copies, right? And they never reproduced. They just made a certain set amount of copies, and then they made the anime, and then the anime went boom, very famous. But then they
Yeah.
never remade the game because they never thought it would go.
It's
which is
like
why
lost
the game
media,
is-
right? It's like kind of like
yeah,
lost
it's like
media.
exactly, and it's so pricey. And I was like,
Did you buy it?
when I was at the game store, no, I didn't buy it. But when I saw the copy of it, and this was like a pretty worn, you know, like it wasn't like the newest looking copy and all that. But you know, guess how much it cost? It was like $1,300 about.
What?
That's higher than Cheeky
Just
Robo.
crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy
It's like-
mama!
It's like in the it's like in the PlayStation 1 like CD case thingy. Like it was so expensive, but I can see it, you know. It's just like it's one of a kind. It's like
if you have one of those, it feels kind of good. Like I'm a collector, right?
It
And I
does.
love
Yeah.
Pokemon stuff. I have a pretty much mint copy of Pokemon Red from Japan.
Really?
Lucky.
It wasn't that expensive. It was like $50.
Still,
But, like,
dude.
it's gonna
Even
like
that,
go up
it's nice
in
to
price
have.
as
So
well.
why don't you get
Yeah.
one?
Dude,
Axel?
when
Yeah.
I go to
Maybe
Japan,
1,000?
yeah, when I go to Japan, I'm like literally hunting down like all those classics, dude.
I mean, here's the thing: if we were gonna do something like we went out to collect antique collections and then showing it on stream, like
That's
you know,
worth it.
Then yeah, that would be worth it to like, you know, because we can share it and show it and talk
We can tax
about
write
it
it
and all
off.
that.
We've been talking about a lot of anime that has come out a while ago. Are there any new anime that you guys are into right now? Like me, I really like Blue Lock.
I've heard that's
Blue
really
Lock
good.
is good.
Because I
Blue
played
Lock
a lot of
is
soccer, and I was the
great,
striker
yeah.
of my soccer team, so I resonate so much with like the
Oh
egoism
wow,
and everything
you're
of Blue Lock.
such
So
a
I love it.
cocky dude.
I scored many goals. I was very fast. I
Wow.
was varsity soccer. Let's
You're
go.
a soccer
You know
guy,
what's
huh?
funny?
Soccer
I am.
is literally my culture, so like watching Blue Lock feels very familiar.
You know,
Dude, I remember I was in a tournament for soccer, and it was overtime. I think it was semifinals at that point, and I scored the last game goal.
Nice.
Like in the last, like in overtime.
That's sweet.
And I got
Wow.
piled on by all the kids. And I was like, this feeling, I want this feeling every single time. And that's why I like Blue Lock, because it doesn't you know, it doesn't go like, oh, here's the power of friendship. Here's the power of friendship. You're my friend.
Right,
Let's
yeah.
play well. It's more like, hey, I want
Get
to be
fucked.
the best. I want to score goals. I want to be that guy who's the star of the team. And that's so different from all the regular anime that you normally watch nowadays, right? You don't get a main character that wants to, you know, take down their friends just so they could be the best, even though they are friends.
Right, the main character these days always has to be
It's
a
the
savior.
winner's mentality, you know. You're like, I love the like. I still remember, you know, maybe I was a dick about it, but like when I was in high school and when we used to play sports, you know, my like teacher will be, oh, it's just a game kind of shit. But I'm like, no, but
I
I wanna
hated that.
fucking win. You know, it's not fun losing. It's like, why would you want to like play to lose? It's like we play to win here, you know. So it's just like.
Axel, were you like me during gym class where we have this competitive game? We just come out at the end super sweaty, like
Yeah, no, I
Just
was,
having a heart
yeah.
attack, yeah.
Bro, me and my mate, we play basketball. We're throwing alley-oops and shit, man. And then the teacher was like, you don't have to go that hard. And it's like, why? We want to have fun. We wanna
Basketball,
win.
huh?
I don't want to
Yeah.
lose.
Not bad.
It's like, yeah, it's just the winner's mentality. Something is like you always want to have, you
Right.
know.
Oh, you know what's another good anime that I just recently came to my mind? Ansatsu Kyoshitsu.
Oh, that one's good. That was really good.
That's such a beautiful
Assassination
anime,
Class.
dude.
That's
That's
watching
disaster,
that.
yeah.
the one with the yellow
Yeah,
head.
Kodo Sensei, yeah.
The manga was good for me. I didn't watch the anime.
manga's great. The manga's great. Yeah, I read both.
What about what's
Watched it,
everyone's
man.
favorite like manga? Like,
Good question.
because if it's for manga, I have like a different one. I have like a
right,
solid
hit us
favorite
with
for my
it.
manga. I like this manga called As the Gods Will, or
God,
Kami-sama no
I
Yuto.
watched the live action adaptation of it, and
Live
it had like
action
the
one,
downer ending, and I
yeah.
felt so bad.
Manga.
Everyone gets screwed over in that universe.
I'll go
Yeah.
with Blue Exorcist.
Oh,
Blue Exorcist?
Yeah. I'll know Exorcist. The manga's really fucking good.
For me, I'd go with Kingdom. Kingdom's
Kingdom.
like it's one where there's this constant war, and
Damn.
Right.
it's just so like intricately drawn, and it's insane.
Okay,
I
I got
like
one
it.
other manga.
Pretty old, but
Kuzuno Honkai.
aw, I gotta reread
Kuzuno
that.
Honkai. I like that one.
Damn.
Okay.
Kuzuno Honkai. Yeah. I heard about
it's
that
just-
one too.
It's
What is that one?
about a girl. She likes like her childhood friend who is now a teacher. She calls him brother. She still likes him. But then she starts hanging out with this other guy. But then he likes this other girl who's going after her brother / childhood friend, whatever she likes to call it. And she's into NTR.
She loves
She
National
loves National
Tempus
Tempus
Radio.
Radio.
Oh, our branding is National Tempus Radio, not NTR.
And the whole series is just full of
An anime
adolescents
just for
treating each other
me!
like shit.
came all
That's
the way
pretty much
back
it.
here.
But it's like there's a nice beauty in it where they learn to communicate. But go ahead.
It's a gorgeous but
Yeah, pretty
painful
much.
anime, right?
Oh, but what if I don't want any
Yeah.
more pain in my life? I need to heal by watching
Wait,
Laid
Flayon,
Back Camp.
look at the picture.
Oh my god, that's a nice
I've heard
picture,
only-
Hakka.
That image is something that we can't show.
Whoa, whoa,
Dude, I
whoa,
love Dead and
whoa.
Alive though. Come on.
I have a question from you guys, from the viewers.
You hate us.
The question that I have today might be a little bit controversial.
Oh dear.
When you eat cereal, do you put the milk or the cereal first?
Cereal.
Cereal.
Milk.
Cereal.
Get your ass out of here, man.
What the fuck
the
are you
milk?
doing here?
Listen,
Why? What's
I
the
eat a lot of
point? Just put the
cereals
cereal
where they can get
first.
really soggy really quickly. For example,
You're a
Fruity Pebbles,
slow ass
right?
eater.
You
Eat
put the Fruity
fast.
Pebbles-
What?
You put the milk first, then the Fruity Pebbles. The Fruity Pebbles don't all get absorbed by the milk's water thingy, and then you have crunchy Fruity Pebbles.
No. Here's the thing out there. Like,
You're like my brother.
eats
He
Fruity
grabs
Pebbles?
like a bowl of just cereal and a glass of milk. Eats a spoon of cereal, drinks a gulp of milk.
oh
Based.
my
Choose
god,
drinks.
disgusting.
Based.
Gross.
What?
Dude.
But you know why cereal first is better?
That's
because
not base. That's
the milk is gonna coat it when you put it. You know, when you.
Then it gets too soft, and then the milk
Right.
becomes like this
It
sugar
doesn't.
conglomerate that just doesn't taste
No,
good.
Dude,
it gives you the.
you-
It's nicer that way. You
It
know why? Because
doesn't.
it's not so soggy. It's not too crunchy. It's like just in the middle. You know, it's like it's got a nice
You
crunch.
eat
to
like
it.
a
Yeah.
fucking turtle if you leave it like that.
Right. It's crunchy on the
Exactly,
top.
I don't know how slow you eat.
I don't, man.
but-
No, I don't want to eat sludge every morning, man.
Yeah.
No, that's
So you
normal.
guys
Like
are
man.
before
all
dinner?
a cereal before milk, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Disgusting.
I don't know, man. I know. I lost all respect for
That's
you right
true.
now with
That
that
is
statement.
true. Yeah.